Howdy, I'm Daniel with the Office of Undergraduate Studies at Texas A&M. If you're listening to this, you're probably planning to initiate an academic or financial appeal. I've been through the process, and I learned that good supporting information is really important. Supporting information includes anything, usually on paper, that shows what you claim to be true actually is true. When you appeal, you're asking someone to overturn a decision. That's not something to be taken very lightly. Whoever is considering your appeal won't just take your word at face value. They have to consider evidence, especially if they're overturning someone else's decision. And in the appeals process, the burden of proof is on you, the student. Besides gathering evidence, you're going to need to write a statement explaining why you're appealing, also known as the basis for the appeal. Your statement connects your claims to your evidence. Keep the statement and the evidence well organized so your appeal is easy to read. Evidence is anything that backs up your claims. Some examples are notes from doctors or counselors, death certificates, obituaries, newspaper accounts, excused absence letters, a syllabus, grades from eCampus, emails, or text messages. You can even call a witness to a hearing, but usually not a character witness. After all, you're an Aggie, so it's assumed you have good character. So, let's take a look at my case as an example. I appealed to my college about being suspended from my major. I based my appeal on unfortunate extenuating circumstances. You see, that semester, my GPA fell below the required 2.0 because of my grandmother's death. I had a dated obituary and an official death certificate, and I could match the dates to the decline in my grades. But that wasn't enough. My grandmother died in November, and my grades had been declining all semester. So, I retrieved doctor reports that showed my grandmother had been hospitalized early in the semester. My grades were borderline in most courses, but I really messed up in sociology. So I explained in my statement that my sociology class met on Fridays, the day I had to drive back home to Houston to help my single mom get my grandmother to chemotherapy. I know I should have met with my advisor or sociology professor before I got that F, and I knew it looked bad, so I used my statement to explain that further. I can't tell you how it all turned out. That's all confidential, but I can tell you the information that I provided helped. There are always many factors to consider, so you should remember that while good information is really important, you still might lose your appeal. The Ombuds in the Office of Undergraduate Studies can help you with your statement and getting together supporting information. For more tips about undergraduate academics at Texas A&M, visit the Undergraduate Studies website at us.tamu.edu.